Warning, this show is not for the serious or sensitive individual. I repeat, this show is not for the sensitive or serious individual.
In other words, if you sensitive, do you a favor, definitely do me a favor, and get the fuck from around here, player. Yeah.
There goes the neighbor. There goes the neighborhood. There goes the neighbor. There goes the neighborhood.
Yeah. What's going on, people? It's your boy Dom G in the building with another episode of There Goes the Neighborhood, Apartment 3A. You know, I got the fellas ready to rock and roll. We're having a little technical difficulty, so my apologies on the show running a little late. And we're still having a little issue, but that's okay. It's time to upgrade for next week. Big upgrade coming for next week. Well, in 2 weeks. But first and foremost, let's get it started saying what's up. And got Mom Dukes in the house. What's up, Ma? I love you. Got my baby girl, the dream girl, Cynthia in the house. Love you, baby. We got the Charlie Misses in the house. C-Bank in the building. What up, Bree? We got Johnny in the building. Janet, what's up? Wilma, what's up? Lucia, what's up? Freddie Fred, what's up? L Park, what up, L Park? My man Kev Wright, cameras rolling, is in the building. Wendy Pacheco, what's going on? Sharon, what's going on? Christine, what's up? Johnny Utah, what's up, my brother? We got Jay in the building. Jay, what's up? We got Fred Rock. What up, Fred Rock? Long time, brother. Hope all is well. And we got Mrs. Suave in the building. Joanne, what's up? So, yeah, we got some good stuff to get going this week. You know, the guy code. So I think it's fair to say we're going to be in some trouble right away. And you know what? I'm going to set it off to get the trouble going early, right away. Get everybody nervous right away. But guys, do me a favor, share this up. You know, get everybody rocking and rolling in here. I see George, what's up? We got George Pat in the building. Victor Rodriguez, what's up? Gene, what's up? Jennifer Rose, what's up? Listen, it's time to have some fun, y'all, right? I think it's time. Let me get the guys in here so I can get them in trouble and we can rock and roll.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Voila.
Come on, I'm so amazing, y'all. So rated R, so fly, fresh to death. They hate me, y'all. I'm so amazing, y'all. So rated R, so fly, fresh to death. They hate me, y'all. So amazing, y'all. So rated R, so fly, fresh to death. They hate me, y'all. I'm so amazing, y'all. So rated R, so fly, fresh to death. They hate me, y'all. I'm so amazing, y'all.
Yeah. I would have gave y'all, you know, some applause and all that stuff, but as you know, we're having technical difficulties, so you know I can't make a big thing out of you guys being in the building today. Well, what's up, fellas?
What up, Charlie, Ruben, Dom G, what up?
Yo,
what up?
and
What up? Can you hear me, Charlie? Y'all good? All right.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear everybody.
Yeah.
Can you hear me? 1 2 1 2.
Listen, and before everybody start, you know, saying what's up with the hat, with the New York hat, you know, I'm rocking LA for my LA people. We know that been going through a little something, you know, this last month or so, and been tough out there, man. Speaking to a lot of people, so wishing everybody the best out there, and you know, God willing, I hope everybody ends up making the best out of a situation that's been really horrible. So just wanted to do that. But listen, man, fellas, this right here, you know, this right here, let me just let y'all know there is no I can't answer this. I plead the fifth. Okay, this is gonna be right off the bat trouble. Okay, and I said, you know what? I said we just started right away. Why not?
Random questions.
I said we go right into it. So I'm gonna start the random questions off right away. And the first question is gonna be: would you rather have the sexiest man alive in your woman's eyes? Okay, the sexiest man alive in your woman's eyes be her gym trainer or her gynecologist? I'm about to say gynecologist. Gynecologist. Again, let me make that clear. Would you rather have the sexiest man alive in your woman's eyes be her gym trainer or her gynecologist?
Start with yourself first.
Listen, this is a tough one for me, man. But you know what? I think I would have to go for gynecologist because I gotta hope that he's a vet and he knows what he's doing. He doesn't want to be too excited about the situation. Because the trainer, man, that's somebody she's gonna see all the time. So, I don't know, man. Arthur, what would you pick?
Hey, first and foremost, I'm the sexiest man she know. But in her fantasy, that would be Denzel or somebody like that. But I'm just saying, hell no gynecologist. I'm the gyno. You know what I'm saying? He better be a physical fitness trainer in better shape than me. You know what I'm saying? Teaching push-ups and pull-ups and leg lifts and whatnot. Because the view that a gynecologist gets, I'm the only one that should have that. That's my input.
Okay. Charlie.
Me, I would say no to both of them, but you got to pick one, right?
You got to pick one. Got to pick one.
I would say the gynecologist because he sees her every 6 months or whatever it is, The gym trainer,
unless she wants to make more appointments.
Yeah, it's every day. It might be a bad day that day, and the trainer knows to play the violin,
and she's doing legs.
Yeah, exactly. That's tough, man. That's tough.
Rube.
I go with the gynecologist.
Gynecologist.
Yeah, because there has to be someone there by law with them persons too. You know what I mean?
You rather him just be filling her breasts up and knowing that in her eyes that's the sexiest man alive.
I mean,
he's doing a thorough checkup on her.
Yeah, I'd rather do that. Yeah, fuck it. I gotta go with that route. I'll go with that route, D. I mean,
you hope that he's professional, right?
It's once a quarter. Remember, like I said, gynecologist, there has to be someone in the room, too. They can't, by law, do that, right? So, I'll feel a little better with that.
I got to agree with Vic.
You see?
I got. Heck, what's up, Hector in the building?
Well, how about you, John? I mean, what do you rather?
I said gynecologist.
You said what?
I said gynecologist.
No, you didn't say that shit, but
yeah, I did. I started with it.
Okay.
See, you over there opening up fucking Valentine's Day gifts, and we already passed Valentine's.
Valentine's every day. That's every day.
Hey, Charlie, Brenda's acting up. She's talking about she's gonna go see him 2 times a year.
I'm gonna apologize for you,
So for those of you that just tuning in, the question was if our ladies had to have the sexiest man alive in their eyes, either be their gym trainer or gynecologist, which one would we pick? So yeah. Yeah, she's trying to get in trouble. She said there's a rectal exam included as well sometimes.
Yeah. You first.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Damn.
Maggie, what's up, Maggie? Tara, what's up? Man, Evie in the building. What's up, sis? Nicole, what up, Nikki Nick? We got Jen in the building. What's up, Jen? D Red, what's up? Oh man, yeah, this is gonna be a good one. I'm telling you, I got some good ones this for this show, man. So that was the little warm up. That was the warm up, so you guys could sweat it out, get comfortable, get ready. So Unwritten Guy Code Rules. We're gonna talk about this. So one of the first things we're gonna jump in. There's a whole bunch of different etiquette, obviously, there's some things that we keep between us as men. And I think a lot of it changes the older you get, right? I think some things tend to change a little bit. And listen, and we're going to go into the girl code rules too, and that's going to be something we're going to talk about next time. That's going to be on the next one because there's a lot of girl code rules out there. But in regards to the guys, we're going to talk about the simple things first, just to warm it up, right? Things like bathroom etiquette. Okay, bathroom etiquette when there's a guy code. For me, if I'm in a bathroom stall and there's open stalls available, urinals rather, don't come in the urinal right next to me. Skip one, right? It's like COVID. Give some space on that. For me, that's like you break that code to me, I'm looking at you funny style. What's one of what's one of your bathroom etiquettes for a guy, as far as guy code things you don't do?
Well, when it comes to that, man, it depends on the situation, man. If it's a situation where there are no other stalls available, and say like you're at a concert or a show, and you both gonna go to the bathroom at the same time because it's a long line. But if you ain't got no other choice, you ain't got no other choice. But if you got a choice, take that choice. Step your butt over to the next one. I don't need you right next to me because first of all, we ain't talking about nothing, and why are you standing next to me? You know what I mean? Granted, it could be a stranger. It might be somebody standing next to you, but it don't have to be my homeboy. You know what I mean? Step off.
So Charlie, how do you feel about the guy that wants to come next to you, pissing, talking with you? Are you okay with that?
No, talk to me with 6 feet. You can talk to me from there. We can yell at each other. Man. I can hear you.
I don't even care. Like if like we having a conversation while I'm pissing, I'm okay with that. Like I don't think I really have a problem with that.
But like you said, there's an empty stall. Yeah, and we talk over the guy that's next to us. In between us, I don't care.
Yeah, exactly. That was going to be the next question. So if you're the guy in the middle, how do you feel about two guys next to you having a conversation while you're all pissing? Rube?
In the middle? What's...
Like, Rube, you have the habit of turning your head when you're pissing, looking at the guy next to you. So, like, why do you think that's okay to do? Because it makes me very uncomfortable when you do that.
Right. I just say, it look like you mad up close to your shit. I'm sorry, it's that's small, but you got to be all the way on the wall. I'm always back 2-3 feet. You know what I mean? Like a fire hydrant. So I understand. Listen, I understand. Why I'm looking at them like it's not my fault. You know what I mean? It's just big like that.
I hear. Wani, what up? Wani, the twin in the building. What's up, brother? Marion, what's up, Marion? Jennifer Ann, what's up, Jen? Oh, man. Let me see. Okay, so Miguel said, I would not have a conversation when I'm trying to poop. I love my peace. Yeah, that's probably. That's yeah. Well, I only can poop at home, so that's
Really, D? Not even the airplane as much as you fly?
Nah, I can't. Like if it's not my crib, I
can't. Word.
I can't, man. That should be rough.
Word.
Like, it has to be an absolute.
So when you just travel, you just travel all backed up, man. Like what?
Nah, I use a pamper whenever I'm traveling. But being that we got to that question, I think it's time for the
random questions.
The next random question. Would you rather have your lady find out that she has a lump that she's been getting checked near her vagina, and the doctor tells her you have a penis growing out of it, or you would have to shit on yourself once a week, never knowing when it's gonna happen?
Shit.
I'll repeat that again.
All right.
Would you rather your lady find out she had a lump, doctors tell her, I don't know how this miracle is happening, but you have a penis growing, or have to shit on yourself once a week without knowing when it's gonna happen? I'll start with you, Rube. Which one you choosing, man?
I mean, I work from home, so you know, I can go to the bathroom that chill on myself, but that shit get tiring too, right? Might go over the top. So I'm thinking about. Now let me ask you a question. I gotta just ask this. I gotta ask you something before I make that final decision.
Yep.
So is the penis? Is it overtaking the vagina part? Like, is it? You say
No, the vagina's still there, but the penis is gonna grow, and there's nothing they can do about it. It's gonna be there.
But to the side, like the leg type shit. Like I'm just trying to understand.
It's gonna be right near the vagina. You know, up here.
Don't do nothing in the dark, man.
No.
The lights off. Don't do nothing with the lights off.
I mean,
so you put your hand down her pants and you went to the wire, you're gonna be grabbing the meat in your hand, man.
You know, oh man, damn, dude. Like, all right, you know what? Just to make the answer final, I'm on some real shit. Like I'm not just saying it to say it. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go with the shit part. You know what I mean?
You gotta shimmy yourself once a week.
Yeah. I'm staying home all day. I know, like, damn, dude, like, I'm that against it. You know what I mean? You know, like, I know it's an easy decision for you. I know, Dom, I know your answer already. You don't like to you know yours, but yeah, I struggle with that.
That's a tough one, man.
Because let me tell you something. I'm so serious about it that if it really was to pop off like that, the relationship might really end. Like, thank God you know, it's all good. You know,
shit.
Why? I'm not. No, yeah.
Once a week for the rest of your life.
There you go. Yes.
You can have a woman that's gonna develop a penis, or deal with the consequences of hoping you're home when that one time happens. Oh man. I don't. That's tough, boy. Charlie, come on, you're not getting off scot free.
No. I'm gonna take the L, man.
You gonna shit on yourself too?
Shit on myself, man.
Okay.
I'm gonna take that L.
You shaking your head? You agree?
Hey, I gotta take that L. Hey. Being all things being honest right now, having been in that situation and have shitted on myself. You can clean yourself up. You might, if it's a constant problem, I can put some Depends on and wash my ass. But if it comes down to the other part, I don't have to contend with that. So I'm gonna take the shitty part of the question.
All right. Well, listen, the one guy here that actually came up with the correct answer is Johnny Utah. He said, "Listen, a penis can be surgically removed."
Oh, well.
So now y'all stuck. Y'all gonna shit yourself for the rest of your life.
He's right.
Look at you, man. How can we stop this?
You're done. You share on yourself for the rest of your life, man. Shout out to Paula in the building. What's up, Paula? CPR in the building. What's up? Betty D in the building. What up, Betty?
Betty.
Oh man. Oh shit. That was funny, man. All right, so another guy code here. When you got a boy who look fucked up, whether it's haircut, clothes, breath fucked up, is it essential that we let that brother know? I mean, and I'll say right off the back, obviously, I think, you know, you're close boys. Like I tell you right now, like, you know, I've said it plenty of times to people where, you know, like when their breath is hot, and first thing I'll say, I'm like, you chewing on shit gum? Like what? I'm letting them know. Our boys, we're gonna let them know right away, right? We're cracking jokes. We're gonna let you know, like there's no hesitation in that. So, how do you feel in regards to that? And I'll say, like, again, not the closest, but your boys, but not, you know, not your brothers. I think the brothers is easy to kind of just crack jokes on or whatever. But those, you know, they're like, you know, that second tier kind of it's still guy code. You still roll out to the clubs together, or whatever the case might be. So, Arth, how do you go about that? Do you just let them live and say fuck it, it is what it is, or you tell them, man, where you got the 4 o'clock haircut special?
Nah, bro, you gotta let them know, because you judge by the company you keep, man. If you rolling around with stinky breath, a bad haircut, your stuff, your situation might be fly, but your boy
Your
kind of jacked up.
Your microphone is
I gotta let you know.
Your microphone is getting staticky. I think
Oh,
something's loose.
okay. Is it? Can you hear me now?
No, we can hear you. Don't go too close. You're too close now. Yeah, it's just
Right.
something rubbing.
No. I was just saying.
You good now?
That might have just been my vocal cords. Could have been my vocal cords. But no, on the real though, I gotta let them know. I gotta be honest with them. If you rolling with me, I gotta be straight up with you. If your haircut ain't right, if your breath stinking, I gotta tell you straight up.
I think so too. But is that easy to do when it's somebody, again, not your close boys, someone who's in that second tier?
Yeah.
Like let's say like we go out, right?
I'm just straight up like that.
Rue?
I'm telling that nigga straight up, yo. Like, you'd rather me than a chick look at you sideways, yo, my nigga, your shit is, you know what I mean? Your shit is straight dragon. Like, yeah, nigga, like, if you're around me and I fuck with you like that, even if you're not that close, I'm gonna let you know what it is, because you're gonna respect that honesty. You rather me do it than someone look at you funny or push you away. You'll be more embarrassed than that. I think,
sure.
no matter how close or not, you know what I mean, D? I mean, there was times me and you had baseball meetings, and I remember that shit where you was a little, down and out, and I didn't tell you to not embarrass you, but I moved to the other side, giving you the hint. You know what I mean?
Listen, man. One thing I make sure my breath is right, man. I don't play with the breath, man.
But
that
was
right there is
baseball.
determination. Like that's determination of a relationship. Like I would never be able to date a woman whose breath is taut. Like if her breath, I mean, even if she's having a bad day, that might do it for me. Like that is like the biggest turnoff for me. So for me, yeah, I'm the same way. I think I gotta tell guys like, yo, help your shit, man. Speedy said, hell yeah, your gear ain't right, your haircut getting right, you ain't stepping out the house with me, homie. Listen, I mean, listen, I've stepped out with some crazy looking people, but I guess with us, right, we always cracking jokes. So that's up to you. If you choose to come out that way, you already knew what was going to end up happening. The jokes were going to start. So there was no turning back from that. So moving along. How do you guys feel about one of your boys dating an ex-girlfriend? Start with you, Charlie.
I'm not feeling that, man.
Nah,
not at all. Not at all. Exes should be left alone, man. How we gonna pull up in the same place, same party, same club, and you walk in with my exes?
So do you think there's like a limit to that though? Let's say somebody maybe you were just dating, let's say 2 months, 3 months.
Oh, that's different. Yeah, that's different. Yeah. No.
So what would be like your determining factor? Like what's the
if it's your girl, if it's your girl and they know it's been your girl for a minute and you in love with this girl and that it was a tight relationship, it ended up where it ended up for whatever reasons, you should stay away from that. That's all. That's my opinion,
Yeah, I second that. I think the exes is off limits. I mean, it's one thing, if it was just like a quick little something going on, but if you have some type of history.
But you know what though, even that, right, D?
Mm-hmm.
Again, is this your boy? Is this somebody you grew up with, or some nigga just living in the same building?
Your boy, yeah, I'm talking about one of your boys, like close boys.
So even if you my man and you saw someone for a month or two, I'm still not gonna cross that line. That's corny, man. That nigga. Matter of fact, you not to be trusted. If you can do that, and I'm not talking about we met in the club and whatever, she went with you versus me or vice versa. If you dated her and I saw you even brought her to the hood or took her to the movies, at that point it's all hands off that, my nigga. I can't fuck with that. Crazy, like I don't respect that. I don't respect that. There's too many chicks out there, man. You crazy? Like it's too many girls. You my man too. You my man. I mean, you cross the line like that, and I think that's cool. Then I'm really open to do any grimy shit around you. I mean, real talk. That's me, man. So
I feel you on that. Shout out to Lady Energy in the building. Vera, what's up? Nicole, what's up, Nick? Red, what's up, Red? Betsy, what's up? We got Crook in the building. What's up, Crook? Yeah, man. Did you want to say something about that, Charlie?
Well, like I'm talking about back in the days. Back.
Yeah. Back, way back in time.
If you know, my boys knew who I was serious with. If I was seeing somebody, and you know, it was just a thing, a smashing thing. I mean, you know,
whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, you know, they would know. They know, and if I saw them with them, you know, with the girl, it wouldn't bother me because they knew how I felt.
Yeah. So, I mean, those type of situations, I used to look at, like, I would look at the dude like, yes, you're like a lame, man. Like, you know what I was doing with that, like, and your wife in that, like, you know, and I don't like to look at things like that nowadays because I think, you know, be mature and listen, everybody do what they want to do, it's fine. But I know my younger self, I definitely had that mentality where it was just, to me, I'm now officially looking at you as a lame, and I'm like, yeah, you're a different kind of guys. Not that type of dude I'm gonna be chilling with. But yeah, I think Art.
Yeah, man. But listen, you know, if it's a situation where we hang out together, I'm with my girl, you with your girl, you see we spend some time together, that's guy code rule number one. You don't mess with none of your homeboys' exes, no matter what the situation is. If it's just somebody I'm smashing and grabbing and smashing, it's over. All right, I still might look at you kind of funny looking, but there was no time established to me. But if you know, if somebody that I was with and we spent quality time together, you seen us go through some changes. No, you don't. And I don't care if 20 years pass by. You don't break that code. You don't break that code. You feel me? Because it's grimy. You know, I don't have no respect for you.
No, I agree. I agree. I think everybody's pretty much on the same page on that one.
Indeed, that's why a lot of your friends ain't friends with you today. But you know, I agree, man. You know, you was younger though. You was younger. I think you learned from that.
Listen, no.
I mean, you didn't make certain baseball teams. You could have got drafted first round, by the way, because of shit like that. Even the MLB was like, nah, we not taking that nigga. That nigga, we're gonna take the GM life.
I knew it wasn't gonna take long before he got you, Dom. I knew it wasn't gonna take long before Ruben got you.
Nah, I saw it all. But anyway.
Shout out to JJ in the building. What's up, JJ? Listen, moving on to let's talk about some of these wingman duties, right? And we're talking about when we go out, your partner that's there with you. What were the official rules? If there's two girls and there's two of you, you know, sometimes we gotta take one for the team, like they say, right? But you ever been in a situation where there was the one girl that you and your man wanted, and you're like, all right, I'm gonna bag that, and your boy's like, I'm gonna bag that. At what point is now it off limits to you where you got to be like, all right, you got that. I guess now you got to play the role of keeping the other friend company. Charlie, let's go to you, Charlie.
I guess you know when you're losing the battle, man. You know, you kind of just, she's looking at him, she's flicking her hair back, you know, blinking her eyes at him. You're like, I ain't getting nowhere. So
what about if it seems very equal? What if she's giving you both the same attention?
Oh no, we going in, man. She don't belong to anyone. She doesn't belong to anyone at this point. You going in, you know, best man wins, you know. Give me high five if I win. That's it.
So at what point does it become cock blocking? At what point in that does now what one of you do end up becoming cock blocking?
If you know you're on the losing scale, you know, like you know, she ain't paying much attention, you're there, and that guy's still there. At that point, you be like, yo, I'm winning. I would tell him straight out, yo, I'm winning this. Yo, I'm winning this. Yo, back up. You know, that would consider blocking if he's losing the battle, man.
Rube, you shaking your head like you had a few of those experiences. I don't know if you're talking about being the cock blocker.
I always came on top. You know what I mean? So I get what. I remember those feelings. And I let the guys try to rock, and all I do is one salsa spin, and it was a wrap. You know what I mean? All this other shit. So I get it. I understand. Charlie, good answer. It's true. After a while, you let them be. But the best man win. But again, those are haters. Those are people insecure with themselves, and there's no respect. Because if I see you got the upper hand, well, yo, that's you, Playboy. I'm gonna go do me. You know what I mean? That's it. You can't win it all. You know what I mean? Dom is asking questions though to validate his past. Like, damn, was I wrong? Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, you was wrong, nigga. We didn't even go over none of this, right? He wants to find out if his past and what he done. And that's fine, D. I hope you feel it. All the things you've done in the past.
This is all therapy right here.
Yeah,
right.
Good for you. Yeah,
this is what I'm trying to help you guys with. You know, so you could release everything. Let it all out.
Let it out. That's right. That's right.
Y'all, where did you stand on that?
Well, listen, I've been in that situation a couple of times, man. I had one of my closest homeboys. We used to hit the clubs back in the day, man, and our main mission was going in the club and seeing what we was going to come out with, man. And if it came down to a tie where we both had an eye on one chick, you have to stand back and let the chick make the choice. And you know, if you're getting the vibe or your boy's getting the vibe, whoever's getting the vibe, the other's got to step back. Now, if she's got a friend, you might have to take one for the team and just back up. You know what I'm saying? If it's your H Boone Coon, if it's your homeboy, you don't try to crush him or interfere. That's blocking. You know what I'm saying? And let it rock.
How do y'all feel about now? All right, let's say you lost. Now you have the role of having to keep the friend company, right? Should that be a responsibility, or is that something where, listen? Because I'll be honest with me, if it wasn't up to par for me, I'm just walking, doing my thing, finding something else. So I mean, is that wrong, or should that have been part of my responsibility to say, all right, I'm not getting this one, but I got to keep the friend's company so that way my boy could, you know, have a good time with the girl. Yeah, Charles.
Well, I'm back, way back.
Back in the time.
Yeah. He's preventing arguments later. He's like, yeah. I was wrong.
I would tell my boy straight out, yo, you losing this. Do me a solid. Keep that one on ice for me. You know, and I ask him. I don't, you know, he could walk away, but if I ask him, you know, hold me down for a minute, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's what I think. I think you got to ask that, like,
right.
Hold me down on this one.
Expect
whatever the case is. Shout out to Sal in the building. What's up, Sal?
Salute.
Got Venus in the building. What's up, V? Corlin, what's up? Nelly, what's up?
So Dom, just to add to that though, you go to the club, you driving, they come with you. Now think about it, you driving, he come with you. He's at the club, you're him, and he bags something. You hating, but you driving. You know your man over there having a good time. You gonna be like, yo, I work tomorrow. Let's get out of here. Or you gonna sit there and just slip it up, watch the game, and then watch the Cognac Mets play. Let's say a Mets game on. Now it's double trouble. It's not even exciting.
I'll give like a warning. Like, listen, time, your time is running out, player. You know, get to wherever it's got to get to, because it's time, man. I'm not having fun looking at you be happy.
And so you out.
That was supposed to be mine, man.
See that, Charlie? No, that's really who you are. Go ahead,
that's really you are.
Random questions.
Still questions. Would you rather find out that your best friend has been secretly snitching on you to your girl, or that your best friend has been secretly in love with you? I'll repeat. Would you rather find out that your best friend has been secretly snitching to your girl about you, or that your best friend was secretly in love with you the whole time?
I think I'd rather deal with secretly in love with me the whole time.
Yeah, rather know your best friend was every game you were putting on your baseball uniform, and he was just like smacking you all those times in the ass.
Oh shit!
The whole time he was just like, "Damn, I will tear this ass up."
Yes. Yeah. Yo, D. I'd rather that. So when I identify, I just shut it down. You know what I mean? It ain't happening. It's gonna be a wrap in the end. So
listen, I think fuck. Yeah, I think that would be, because you still could be friends with him, right? The other way around, it's done. Like, our relationship is over. I find out that.
You mean like if your wife was entertaining secret conversations?
No, if he was snitching about me to her, about like if I'm doing shit dirty or whatever I'm doing.
Yeah, because you're gonna take two losses at that point. You're gonna cut, the relationship might end, and you're gonna lose that nigga. You know what I mean? So
yeah, facts. So Charlie, if Hector's been secretly in love with you all this time, man. Boy. I had to say that because Hector just said, "Dom, that happened to you."
Yeah, I told you it's his Dom therapy. His whole show is dedicated to Dom fast.
Man, you ain't getting nowhere here.
Would you rather him be a snitch, or would you rather him be in love with you, man?
Damn. He came with the sledgehammer. Hector's a man like that.
Shit.
I wouldn't want him to snitch and maybe I said, yo, it's not, don't be, it's never gonna happen. I mean, find somebody else.
So Hector, y'all still could be boys, man. Y'all still could be boys. Oh shit.
Damn, hey.
Damn, Hector. RDR, your time.
Yeah, man. Listen, man. I would have to go with finding out that he had eyes for me, because, like you said, I can straighten that out. But if I find out that he's on my back snitching, that tells me you're a snake in the grass. Now I gotta whip that ass. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? So all bets is off if I find you going behind my back. You broke guy code number 1, 2, 3, and 4. You know what I mean? So yeah, if I find out he had the hots for me, I'd be like, yo, boy, hey, time out, shut that down. We can still be cool, but yeah, I can't. I don't like that behind your back type. Nah, I can't roll with that.
I hear you. All right, so I guess everybody just hopes that their best friend is in love with you.
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
That way, man.
So another thing is I think that, and I think this especially the older we get, because I think when you're young, I think it's hands down, if your boy's girl asks a question, it's like we know pretty much the answers we're supposed to give, right? Like, kind of like what Kevin Hart said in his comedy, which I wish I could have played that, but because of the issues I can't. But he said, your bullshit is my bullshit. My bullshit is your bullshit. Right. And that's supposed to be, some things that you kind of picked up on when you were young. You knew kind of how to get your boy out of a dilemma without saying. But the older we get now, you end up having wives. You end up having women that you're with for a long time. And sometimes you might lie about shit that we probably don't even have to lie about, right? But for whatever reason, maybe we just don't want to hit their mouths or whatever the case is. And now we put our boys in a situation where they got to lie. So, number one, how do you guys feel about that? Do you feel like, listen, as my brother, my best friend, you got to handle that. That's part that goes with the job of being the best friend. Or you have the other end where it's like, okay, well, we shouldn't put our best friend in that situation, right? I'm one that feels, if you are my brother, then my lady is got to be like a sister to you as well. So, I think there's a fine line of, okay, I don't want to put you in a position to lie to my lady, right? And I think now the older I've gotten, that's how I feel. Like I don't want to put my boy ever in a position that they have to lie to my lady about anything. However, if you're in that situation, do you think your boy should just legally become deaf and blind if your woman was to ask him a question that can potentially get him in trouble? I'll start with you, Art.
Honestly, man, his response would be exactly this. You need to talk to your man about that, not me. Straightforward.
Okay. You're going.
No, I was just saying, man. His response should be, you should talk to your man. Don't ask me that. Ask your man.
I think you might have to check your connection, Art. Like go out and come back in, because I think it's more your Wi-Fi. You got to check that. Make sure your connection is good. Rube, let's take it to you.
Art, you hear me, Art? You sound.
Yeah, all right.
I think you sound a little better.
My Wi-Fi is strong. I'm good. I don't know what's going on.
So you might just go out and then come back in.
He's probably using AOL dial-up services.
Yeah. I can hear you good. Can you hear me?
Yeah. You got mail. Yeah.
You got mail.
We heard the American AOL dial-in connection. No problem. Worry about it. No, you sound broken, Art.
The video's coming out. So I say, just go out, come back in.
Yo, Dom, do me a favor. Can you repeat that question one more time? I'm sorry. I just want to make sure I provide accurate feedback.
Hold on, me.
Back in.
All right, let's get that taken care of. So I'm saying if you're in a situation where you're putting your man in a situation, let's just say you put me in a situation I got to lie to event. All right. Should I have to lie?
That's the StreamYard.
Or should I be able? I mean, I wouldn't tell, but I probably would be like, listen, you gotta talk to Rube, don't talk to me. But kind of like what Arthur just said, right? That got nothing to do with me, because obviously that's family. I got love for Yvette. I'm always gonna look at her differently than if she's some bird chick you're just messing around with.
Absolutely.
Look, dude, I appreciate that bullshit, but let me tell you something. Listen, let's use you for example. All right? You think I'm gonna be there ready to lie for you all day. My loyalty to your situation is you first. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. If anything pop off in that situation with you and yours, I mean, I'll still say hi, little light pictures and shit, but my loyalty is to you. You know what I mean? I'm always going, if you get married the next time, I'm going to be there with you. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? If she get married, I ain't going to a freaking wedding, you know what I mean? I'll be there with you. So whatever I got to do to keep that loyalty, because you my man since day one, I'm going to do that. And I'm going to keep it 1,000. Now, I'll check you on that shit. Like, yo, D, man, why you on some personal shit, especially we grown.
Yeah.
So we're not kids no more. We ain't got time for that no more. I'll check you. I'll give you the best advice. While you're doing it, if you're unhappy, move on. Like, I'll give you some real shit. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, I'm never going to go against the grain on that situation. You're going to be my loyalty all day, every day. And that's what it is. You know what I mean?
So you're okay.
You might
with
not.
You're okay. You're okay with lying then.
I'm okay lying,
If
and
it's
I'm backing
protecting
you up.
your brother.
Right.
All Yeah.
But I'm gonna check you afterwards and then tell you how I feel about it as a man, as a brother, as a friend,
100%.
and tell you that you're wrong. But again, the loyalty will always be there with you being my man. That's just how I feel. That's it.
I got you. Charlie?
Yeah, so I feel the same way Ruben does. You know what I mean? You're my man, and I love your wife. You know, I have love for her, but I gotta rock with you. You know,
And protect you.
and I'm gonna hate that you put me in a predicament.
Uh-huh.
It's like I wouldn't want to put my man in that predicament because he has love for my wife. But you know, at the end of the day, I gotta roll with him. You know, but I'm gonna check him.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You're fucked up, and don't put me in the predicament, man.
Right.
Put me in the
Because I'll tell him, yo, bro, like you've been on free cruises, you on stage singing, you got free podcasts, and you doing it like that. She put you on the map, D. You know what I mean? You was walking before you met her. You know what I mean? You ain't no.
I was
Speedy.
Ubering. I was Ubering.
True. That's true. But now you don't got.
I was,
you know what I mean? You ain't no Speedy. When back in Lindsay days, like you met a lot of people. Like, don't do her dirty now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Charles, I don't know if you know, but you know, Rube would always, every time he called and I'm in the car with Sin, he would just be like, "Yo, you Ubering her again?" He's an Uber. That's all he is. He's like, "Yo, she using you. She using you."
She's smart though, but you know what? Only on that topic because Dom had a nice whip. You know what I mean? Yeah, his whip is nice, the white car. And I remember when I first saw it, he had like 32,000 miles. Nice, low mileage, still worth it. She come in the picture like in 3 months. The nigga had 150,000 miles. I'm like, yo, dude, I hope she paying you. You know what I mean? Like, old and stuff like, you know what I mean? Like, I hope you gave 30% of that check on the you know what I mean? Because money, you're Charlie. Like, you know what I mean? But he was like this. Airport. I'm like, yo, man.
Listen, I gotta take my baby where she gotta get to.
Listen, it was all worth it at this time. We didn't know, Charlie, it was gonna get like that. But I guess it was.
Shout out to Joey P in the building.
Your Dom's like me, man. We do it for love, man. Because I do a lot. And
listen, I respect it. Listen, Charlie, I respect it. And I'm happy for him. And he proved me wrong. I was just worried about the car mileage. He proved me wrong.
I don't know what you find is so funny over there.
Because she's like, yep, and I got bagged me an Uber guy. You know,
my paycheck is love, man.
And Charlie, you know what? It's kind of a match, and I kind of like looking back at it. It worked out great because she so much attention around the whole thing, and here's Dom waiting for her with an umbrella. He had an umbrella waiting for her. Come on, I'm in the car. You know what I mean? You know. And he's all soaked up. And what time's your flight? So he earned it. He really did earn it.
He put in that work. He put in the work.
I'm telling you, with boys like that, man. Why would I want to have a brotherhood, man? Why is that? Oh man, that's all right. You got yours in. You're gonna get yours, like in Belly. You're gonna get yours.
Side.
I think all of us, the women we love, we go the extra yard, and we do all the extras. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why we love them.
You know what I don't like though? I don't like that Ruben's feeling so brave right now because this girl hasn't been walking around because once she's walking around, he's not as brave as he is right now, right?
No,
but it's okay. We're gonna let you
live. I don't care. What I learned about this whole podcast thing is you put me in situations that you don't even understand. But guess what? I don't care no more. Bring it on. I don't care. I don't care. After this call, I wasn't getting no dinner. She was looking at me and shit. Like, I'm like, So
I don't like the way you answered that.
And he's the only one that come out, and he don't even want us, right, Charlie? Like,
no.
He just, what do you think? And then
random questions.
And the answer was that.
Random questions.
Oh shit.
Would you rather find an old video of your woman sleeping with her ex, or have your lady find a video of you sleeping with your ex? Ooh. Ooh, crickets. Everything was real loud. Now people eating bananas, getting nervous. What's going on here?
No, dude.
What would you rather have? Find a video of your woman smashing her ex and him pulling her hair, giving her back shots.
Okay.
Or have your woman just say, "Hey, what's this?" and pop in the tape and like, whoa, what is this?
Watch me.
All right, we're gonna start. Rube, you were very energetic, so we're gonna keep it on you. We're gonna keep the focus on you. How do you feel about this one?
I rather she see my shit, man. You know what I mean? So
you rather her find a video of you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Because I know back in the days I was definitely on my prime. You know what I mean? I can at least look at myself. Yeah, bro, you doing you. You know what I mean? Like it's me. You know? That's not. I mean, look. I don't know, Charlie. What do we? Right? I mean,
yeah, I would have to go. I don't want to see nothing.
Yeah.
Let us see me, and I tell them that's bullshit right there. The way I make love to you is different.
Right.
That's bullshit.
And that's how you know.
But what if you were hiding it in a secret location and she found it? You still rather her find that?
Yeah. I'd rather do the explaining and all the apologizing. I'd rather do all that. I don't want to see shit, man.
Arthur, you feel the same way?
See, like he get more pissed by the question. You can. He's not even moving.
His video is messing up. That's why.
It's that AOL shit.
Dom, especially.
Yeah, man. Listen.
Well, your video mic is nothing but static coming out.
He's downgraded to NetSuite.
Yo, I rather her see a video.
You going in and out.
Yeah, he got net zero.
It's muted. That's why.
Are you connected on your Wi-Fi? He's not even hearing us.
Coming up muted for some reason. It's
Me, that's what happens when you. That's what happens with the cable.
Nah, it's not
twice.
I'm gonna have to keep that muted, Art. It's not.
Oh, Dom.
Optimum cable right now.
Dom, and especially if the guy, the beast, he's flipping out, throwing in the air, and I don't want to see none of that shit, man. You know what I mean?
Oh shit!
He's doing cartwheels and still jumping on her, and all.
You know what? I think I would say, listen, I'd rather whatever makes her more comfortable.
Say the truth, Dom. Look at you.
I mean, for me, I don't. Like that shit won't bother me, honestly.
Especially when you.
I know I'm a beast, so I know there's. I'm like, there's no man out there that's gonna compare like to the things that Dom does.
Yo, shit.
You know what I mean? I speak to my name. I speak to myself in third person when it comes to stuff like that. So I'm not like, nah. There's nobody that I'm gonna be worried about. Now if she's some different kind of animal, that then that could backfire on me. But nah, whatever would be easier for her to deal with. Like if it's easier for her to say, all right, I'd rather find your video than you find mine, whatever the case is, then I guess I'm okay.
I'm not trying to hear say, hell yeah.
But Rube, in your case it's different. I get it. You struggle in that department, so you ain't gonna definitely want to have her see her with any other dude. I totally understand that. That'll hurt your feelings. That'll hurt your feelings.
Yeah.
So
I'll break that tape real quick, nigga. Like karate chop that shit real quick.
Oh man. So yeah, going back into the guide codes. Now, when you have to, let's just say right now, you have to lie for your boy. Okay, you tell a lie, to the partner. You don't like telling a lie. You're like, fuck, man, you're putting me in the spot that I gotta lie for you. But like you guys all said, right? For your boy, you're gonna lie. So we put into that spot. But now this lie has to continue on with stories where you have to be investigated by his woman. And this could go on for some time. At what point do you say, yo, like, come on, man. I'm gonna end up fucking up somewhere down the road if you don't get this fixed. What do you do at that point?
Well, I think when you lie about something isn't a one-off lie, it's something manageable. I think when you lie about something that you have to now consistently lie to sustain the story or the situation, that becomes harder to sustain, and that becomes not worth it in the sense that you might as well just get right to the point. So there are different lies, right? That's one of the lies. That's a lie, and then lies, and then are you lying to protect their feelings in a sense of the truth, or are you lying to protect the moment? So there's all different type of lies, but I think a one-off, I'm fine with it. Like the situation that we were talking about in the previous situation, that I'm gonna go to bat for you. But if I gotta lie in a situation that I know, Charlie, if I gotta lie in a situation that I know, I might have to just really have you have you like, yo, D, I think you should just come on and just tell her the truth, bro. Because there's a consistent lie behind it. And that's when it gets worse. That's where the truth, even though it hurts, it's better to deal with it for the moment and then let time heal it.
So
I'm just gonna have to plead the fifth, man. I'm just gonna say, listen, the subject is dead. If you really want to go deep and continue looking, you got to talk to your man about it. You can't talk about this anymore. I told you my part, told you how it was, and I got nothing else to say.
Yeah, I think that's where I would go to. I'm just gonna listen. You got do me a favor, leave me out of this.
Because you don't want to lie anymore. Especially you know the wife or the girlfriend, and everybody's cool.
But also remember, once you deny, right? Once you start saying I don't want to be involved in that, then you're almost kind of throwing your man under the bus in a sense, right? Because now if there was nothing to lie about, you wouldn't care. But being that you don't want the situation to keep going, but I think I still would say the best. I would still say that regardless. I think even if it's true, actually, I think I still would just be like, listen, I don't want to be the one involved in this. This is leave me out of this.
Well, you say my story hasn't changed. It's that's what I I witnessed. That's what I you just.
Yeah, I would have to go with that.
Venus said it's always best, in my opinion. Honestly, it's true.
Honestly, it's always best in my opinion.
It really is. I mean, at the end of the day, it really is. It's just, you're my man, D. I've been there for you a lot of times when you've done that. You know that. I mean, I will put your shit on blast right now because we're grown. But I've been there a lot. You know what I mean? You're a changed person now, so it worked out good for me and you.
Listen, man, I was always a good dude. I got people to back that story up, man. But I was very honest. I was very bluntly honest.
You always made good decisions off the field. It was on the field that it was horrible. You know what I mean? And I'll never forget it. So you're right. You're a good dude.
Blaze one in the building. What's up, Blaze? What happened, y'all?
His bro code. I didn't know Dom in 87, but he was always a good dude, man.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah. There go bro code right there. Dom was good dude.
No, on some serious shit, Dom has definitely been a unique dude. Like on some shit, I'm not even like, I don't like him for my reasons, but he's always been like one of my favorites. Hands down. There's like 3 or 4 that all the mother niggas are just lame, man. Just You can just tell. You know, you can tell real seriously. He's always been the same dude. You know what I mean? So
So
I'll rock with that.
I've always been a little bit of an asshole, but in a
The
good
same
way.
dude.
In
The
a
same
good way.
dude. You know what I mean?
Good way.
Even if you're lying, right? Even if you're lying.
Even if you
Yeah.
lie. You know what I mean?
Cuz, what up, cuz? Because of Rick in the building. So, damn, Artie Art.
Random questions.
Can you hear me?
I hear you. Let's see if that
Yo.
saves.
You can hear me, right?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, well, the whole thing is once you tell a lie, you got to keep on lying. I just believe in being truthful from the jump. If you start with a lie, you got to keep telling the lie. Because one thing a woman will do, if you tell a woman something that she really doesn't believe, she's gonna come back on it sooner or later. And as a man, you're gonna forget, and she's gonna come and ask you a question. You're gonna slip up, and that opens up.
It does.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
it's true. Betsy said, "You're too old to lie." It's true. Like, dude, you know what I mean? Like right now, oh come on, man. Like
It's so much work.
Yeah, right.
It's
I
so
wish I
much
knew a
work,
lot of
man.
shit when I was younger. Like, damn,
Mhm.
you know, I could have prevented so much. You know what I mean? Just for keeping it real. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you're right, Betsy.
I've said it before, and I'll say it again, man. Like when you're honest, listen. If you're lying because you're trying to get ass on the side, whatever the case is, like listen, man. A woman knows if she's gonna sleep with you right away. You know, like that doesn't take much time. And if you're taking the time to actually now play with a woman emotionally, then you're just setting yourself up for failure. And at the end of the day, you know, that's going to come back to you, hands down.
So when you were doing the Uber, you thought, there was a chance when you was facing all that mileage. I'm just saying, did you really think that, or it was? No, I'm actually. I mean, I'm just asking. I'm your friend. Like I'm rooting for you.
Yo, can I get a chocolate from back there, man?
Yeah, oh, I will give you the whole heart. Give you the whole. You get it all, buddy.
Random questions.
All right. Next random question. Would you rather accidentally call your girl your ex's name during a serious argument or accidentally call your ex while driving with your lady?
I like the arguing better because I'm already hyped. I'm ready, like, you know what I mean? Like, okay, what, like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean, Charlie? Like, if I say something, I'm like, oh, all right, well, eat that too then.
I told you he being real brave today, Charlie.
You know, I got about 10 more minutes.
She must be at work. She at work.
9:30. I'm gonna be like this. Nah, nigga, what you talk about? You
know. Oh shit! I'm about to make a clip, Charlie. I'm gonna make clips of everything he was talking about tonight, and I'm gonna send it to her.
That's that. I'll just snitch on anything.
I'm throwing guy code out the window right now.
Yeah, that's crazy. You see that? I even said I'll defend him to the team. You gonna do that shit? You know what I mean?
Sean, what would you choose, Sean?
What's the question again?
Would you rather accidentally call your girl your ex's name while you're in a serious argument with her, or accidentally call your ex while you're driving in the car with her?
Okay, back in the days, I would never call nobody by their name, man. It was always babe, honey. So I would never fuck up. You know what I mean? It was just babe, honey, babe. Everybody was babe and honey. That was back. Babe, I love you. Back. You know, I gotta make it clear, man.
Ralph, what's up, Ralph? Ralph said, my wife said either one is death. I mean, listen, that's the lose. I think, shit. I mean, listen, I guess if you accidentally call your ex, I mean, you can still have your ex's number in the phone, right? Like most of us don't really go with, oh, I got to delete this, delete that. So if you have an ex phone number in your phone and you call it by accident, it's an accident. If you're arguing with your girl and now you call her your ex's name while y'all arguing, Well, then again, you could probably get out of that one too, because you could just be like, listen, I'm so used to arguing with her ass, that's why I called you her name. So actually, that might be a safer bet. Don't put yourself in that category. I don't want to have to keep calling you her name, goddammit.
Yeah, that's a no-no, man.
JJ said something about, can we start off by why you still have your ex number on
In your phone. Okay, I'm a little psycho. JJ! I mean, listen,
Right,
that's
exactly.
going to open a whole bunch of questions and issues in itself.
Yeah.
But
right.
Listen, I think I'd rather call her.
Hey, so you could be arguing with your girl and she might say something. You could be arguing with your girl. She might say something that your ex might have said and cause you to flip backwards. But if you up and random dial that number, why you still? First thing she want to know, why you got the number in your phone? You know, you can't explain that.
There's gonna be a lot to that.
At the end of the day, it's gonna be an argument, man. If you call me by your ex, it's gonna be an argument. You know? I ain't gonna take it lightly.
Either way, it's an argument.
That leads to the next question. So, how would you guys feel if you're arguing with your girl and she yelled at you her ex's name? I'll start with you, Charlie.
It's gonna be an argument, man. You know,
if Brenda said, Jose Macho Camacho, what the hell's going on here?
I'm gonna be pissed off, whether it's childish or not. I'm gonna be pissed off, man. You know, I don't care what the reasons are.
Listen, I think you get a pass on that because she was over there talking about her secret trainer and her gynecologist and all that stuff.
Yeah. He started that real quick. Before I could fuck up.
What Rube, how would you feel if Yvette called you the mailman's name?
I'm gonna take that nigga too. So it's gonna come a time that I'm and then when I slip up like that, it's gonna be what fuck you mad for? You know what I mean? Like we'll talk. You know what I mean? Sometimes a lot of people want to do shit and don't like when it's done to them. So I like to really just, all right, I'm gonna eat that because I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? I'm gonna eat that. But when I do it, you better not say anything. And I do.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Just to be petty.
Uh-huh. The level of pettiness in you guys, man.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna invite her in the poker game downstairs in the basement.
So I said, stick to saying honey, sweetheart, etc.
Ali.
But when you're arguing and you're fuming, like you can't be fuming and saying honey, sweetheart. Like how are you mad? The hell wrong, sweetheart? The hell wrong with you, sweetheart? I don't know if that's possible, but woman, what's wrong with you, woman?
Well, you don't say anything. You start off with fuck you. Fuck you. Honey, no babe. I'm not calling you by your name. Fuck you. And you state your point.
You lose the babe title for a couple of days, right? When you're in an argument, right? The babe, you don't even get that for like a day or two. It's like, nah.
Oh yeah. Hey, for real.
Hey you.
Help me with this. Look at this. I don't even. No, you can't get that. You can't get the babe. So we're gonna get into
Random questions.
The next one, this final one. Oh, actually, it's not. But would you rather tell your friend that his girl is cheating with your own brother?
Oh shit!
Or find out that your woman used to be a man? I'll repeat that. Would you rather tell your friend that his girl is cheating with your own brother, or find out that your woman used to be a man? That's a tough one. Man.
Damn, I might have to throw my brother under the bus, man. That's where the brother code comes in. I'm gonna throw you under the bus, man.
I'm throwing my brother.
Take over me. Take over me, brother.
Ah, shit, man. Listen, man. I mean, I guess you can ask, like, how in love are you with your woman? But I'm gonna say, I'm gonna call it like love. Call it love. Shit.
So Dom, let me ask you a question.
Bus, though, man.
Let me ask you a question, D. On top of that, so if you think about it, I'd rather know that my female was a man. I really
Well,
do.
because you'd be excited and happy about it.
or that would be the reason to really just cut it and end it. Like, all right, this is it. Because that type of news, it could get you to the point where you just naturally be like, you know, I'm done. There's no way. You know what I mean? I mean, let me ask you a question. If you knew that your missus was your sister, how would you feel on the sound? I mean, would you continue? That's almost the same in a sense, right?
That would be tough.
Dom, what was the question though? Dom, was it if you had two secrets?
If you had a choice, which is having to tell your friend that tell your best friend that his girl is cheating on him with your own brother, or find out your woman.
Find out. Oh, okay. I didn't get that part. I thought it was either or secret. Oh shit.
That's tough, man.
Yeah.
I don't even know. Fuck. That's tough, man. It's like I can't tell my brother that.
Yeah, no, that.
I mean, I'll be pissed off at my brother for it. I can't. But then again, I want to find out if Sin was a man.
Yeah.
Find out.
I didn't understand the question. I thought it was two secrets. You knew your girl was a man before, then no.
Yeah, that she was a man. Now she's not a man no more.
I'd rather find out and then I make a choice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's tough. I mean, yeah. Do any of y'all got an answer for that one? I don't know. Like, I really don't know, man. I think I'd rather just find out my woman was a man and just then be done, man.
Yeah.
Be done, man.
Yeah, I have to agree with you on that one, Dom. You know, blood thicker than water. You know what I mean? I couldn't throw my brother under the bus. I would whip his ass secretly, but I'd rather go with the latter of the two. You know, either way, it's tough, man. It's tough. That's a tough one, Dom.
That is tough, man.
But Dom, what if the question was those were two secrets? You know, your man was smashing, you know, your boy's girl or whatever, or you knew the secret that your woman was a man before that. What would you choose then?
Yeah,
there you go. That's what I thought it was. That's why I answered the way I answered. But what if it was like that question? Would you let that secret out about you in love with your woman, but she was a man, or your brother under the bus?
I'm throwing his ass under the bus.
When the brother code comes in, yo, take one for the team.
He getting tossed under the bus for sure.
When you think about some of the comments, D, right? D,
yeah.
When you think about some of the comments, like what Janet said, and Venus and Marin, I mean, you know, they all agree, like, she's out of here, bro. Like, ain't nobody want to know that, and it is what it is.
Yeah, that's shit, man. Listen, that yo, but your question was, I like your question. That was a tough one too. What if you find out your wives was really your sister?
Oh shit.
One more time, last time. I'm gonna just one more time, and then we'll talk about ending after.
what would you guys do? Like right now, you find out Charlie C. Bank is your sister. Are y'all gonna keep the love going?
I love her to death, man. Let's move to an island. Let's move to an island. We don't know anybody. And,
man.
I don't think I'll give her up, but I mean, let's move somewhere.
Yo, real quick.
I don't see drama, I don't see movement, I don't see art. Let's just move.
That can have a real bad effect, man.
Yo, real quick though, D, on some shitty shit. So I don't know my pops. I never met him a day in my life.
Yeah.
And my brother, I got 7 brothers and 3 sisters. So my brother was with this girl for a minute, but he never brought her to the crib at all. And then when he brought her to the crib for the first time to meet my moms and all that, remember that shit, D?
Yeah.
And then she dropped her wallet, Charlie. The girl dropped the wallet, and my mom found it. Come to find out, her pops was my pops. My mother was like, "¿Qué?" Like she saw a picture of her pops. She was like, "Mira, rey, esto tu papá." I'm like, I ain't nigga let the little, you know what I mean? Like I'm like, he hit that, like you know, mama, he smashed that. I'm like, that's my father, word. And she's like, "Túpido, ese quién, por qué?" Like, you know, like, who's that? So she came over and she's like, "Yo, I think I lost my wallet." So my mother interviewed her, like, "Yo, who's this man?" And she's like, "That's my father." And then my mother's like, "That's Ruben's father too. Is his name such and such and such?" She was like, "Yeah." And then my brother was like, "Well, if you think that I'm not gonna continue fucking your sister, nigga." I'm like, "What? Like, why were you even?" You know, I was happy to know she's my sister, but the nigga was like, "I'ma still smash that. I ain't got nothing to do with me." Like, dirty ass nigga. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And he kept doing it too. He kept like,
and his brother smashing the sister.
Yeah, that's crazy. You know what I mean? Like, you know, that's crazy.
Wow.
I'll never forget that shit. You know?
Oh man.
Yeah.
Well, listen, guys, man, we've come to the end, and on the last one, I do want to say, I want to ask rather, when is it okay to date your boy's sister?
When is okay to date your boy's sister? I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna use you as an example, D. You don't have a sister. At least I don't know nothing about you having a sister. No. So let's just say if you did, okay. I think I would have spent a lot of time in your house, quality, respectful to your sister, no disrespect, right? I would have gained that trust a little bit to find out if I was even interested or she was interested in me. Now, let's say being over your crib for a while, months passed on, very respectful, and we got close and we got a bond. I think at that point, you and your parents would have trusted me to know that I'm a good guy, can be trusted, I'm around, and I would ask you and tell you with respect, hey, I think this is a situation. I haven't dated her, but I would ask you for your blessings, I guess, and what you felt about it, because that's what a real nigga do to a real G with a real sister, because you don't want to come in and destroy that, because when you deal with family like that, it could be an issues later on. But I would want the blessings from my boy and the moms first to even take it there, because I just think that's a must. And I think going that route,
yeah, I agree.
The overall, the way you dove in, even if it fails, they'll be appreciative of how you slide in and how you did things. Because I don't want to come across and break any happiness, right? Because when a nigga come, the nigga, that's my man. A nigga get a little edge sometimes over your loved one, not purposely. I don't want to be able to ever break a family up like that. I don't think no relationship is worth it. So I would definitely want the blessings from my man and his wife and his mother before I take it there. That's it.
Yeah, I would feel the same way. I mean, I think like my boy, I would want to get his blessing. So I think like a mom and dad, they would be okay with that, especially if they know you're a good guy. But I definitely would want to get the blessing first. I wouldn't sneak around,
No.
with it, which is I understand. Like I'm known people that have done that, and I'm like, why? You know what I mean? Like, just
For sure.
be like, listen, if I know you're a good dude, like that's what matters to me, and I would say I take it a step further where I say to myself, and I've said this in the past where I said, listen, you know, if I had a daughter, for example, if I had a daughter and she brings home a good guy, right? You know, maybe 18, 19 years old, brings a good guy home. You like the kid, right? But he makes his mistakes of, you know, maybe cheating, something like that. Not where it's like, you know, extremely out of control, but he just makes those kind of mistakes. But you know, he's a good dude, good guy. Would you still, would he still have your blessing where you can kind of speak to him in a sense where it's like, listen, I get what it is to be your age, blah, blah, blah. You know, trying to handle him in a way, in a different way? Or would you just be on some, yeah, you're going to be done with my daughter. That's it. It's over.
All right, D, so listen, check it out. You don't have a daughter, so it's
Mhm.
hard for you to even concept. You're the nigga on the other end. So let's use me as an example that I have a daughter, okay? And I know how dirty niggas like you can be, and me too, right? When I was younger. So let me keep it real with you. So first of all, in that scenario, you're a good guy, D. You're a good guy. I get all that. You have good morals. You have good ground. The problem is when you date at a young age, there's so much in life that 9 out of 10 is gonna fail at a young age because there's so much to experience. So that's number one. Number two, when you lose time like that in your young age, your focusness on reality, what you need to drive, can be deteriorated a little bit, where a nigga becomes number one, school and priority comes number two. And that's how when you get older, you trapped up with a baby and you wish you could go back. Not that you can't change, but it becomes harder. So I'm trying to prevent that. So at a young age, you gotta listen, it's okay to date. Understand 9 out of 10, you won't be with him. Most of your friends are not going to be around. You got to enjoy the moment, have fun, stay focused, worry about you, get your career going, have fun, but you got to do the two. If you can do the two, then I'm going to rock with you and then give you advice.
Okay,
Now,
so
that said, hold on,
yeah.
because you're a dirty nigga. But yeah.
No, I'm saying that just to throw all those
Yeah.
away. How about like we go into this? Let's say they're about, you know, maybe in their early 30s by this point.
Okay, they 30. Okay, so
And this happens, but you know the guy is really a good guy. Well, fuck that. Whatever the case is. How would you feel about that? How would you, like, do you look at yourself and you say to yourself, like, you know, I remember the piece of shit that I was, and how, you know, every woman would call me a piece of shit, and you know, like I just was constantly a piece of shit to women. Because I couldn't help but to be a piece of shit. Because I grew up being a piece of shit. But
because I was around a lot of pieces of shit. I also was around a lot of pieces of shit like you. You know, tell me who your friend is, and I'll tell you who you are, Charlie. Yeah, I was a piece of shit. Yeah,
but if you're, you know, like I said, early 30s, and now again, right? You know who you are. You know you're a great guy, a great father, great everything, great husband. So you know he could have been that guy that maybe just fucked up. He was young, and now you know he's correcting his course in a sense, or trying at the very least.
Look,
How do you feel about that?
Okay, so I do believe that people, when you're young, like we was, D, you're gonna make mistakes. If we knew what we knew at a young age, a lot of things we would have done differently. So I get that. You got to go through it to really experience it. So especially when you don't have mentoring, when you don't have guidance, you easily can lose that. But understand, I'm her dad. We lived once, and that's it. You got one chance to do this right. As her father, being there when I cut the cord, there's no man gonna love my daughter the way I'm gonna love her. So with that said, I'm gonna steer this girl to the last breath I got. I don't care if she's 30, 40, 50, 60, she's still my baby girl. Niggas come and go. Female, you would never look at my daughter, love my daughter the way I love her.
But you ain't answering the question.
What's the question, nigga? You get me tight right now. Yeah. She's 8 years old, ready to pound the shit. Yeah.
The question is, again, if she starts dating a guy, let's say she's dating him through her late 20s, early 30s, now he fucked up once. He fucked up once or twice. And but again, you know he's a good guy. Just maybe, you know, he's still trying to find that space in life where he can say, damn, this is gonna be it for me, where I only want her in my life.
Okay.
How do
I
you
got it. I don't want to hear your voice no more. Listen. So it's that's cool. I see his morals. I'm gonna do my external investigation. I get that. But you know what's gonna come down to? Baby girl, does he check your box? Baby girl, do you see a vision in him? Let's be selfish here because you don't got time to waste. Does he got qualities in a man that you feel is worth the risk for? Therefore, assuming that her career and everything's on
Okay.
par, because I'm gonna focus on that,
So
then she's gonna take a chance, and I'm gonna be there to ride or die with my daughter.
okay, so and that's what I was just gonna say. So then you wouldn't really put the judgment on him. You would kind of break it down to your daughter so she can kind of
Yeah,
really
because if you
understand the ins and
you
outs.
can't dictate what they're gonna do, not to go, then they're gonna go behind your back and make it worse. But what you could do is use facts and use experience on what situations, because there are pros and cons to every decision you make. I don't care what it is, what's good or bad. You gotta let her know that everything you do, there's a pro and con. I'm gonna steer my daughter to the best possibility from a selfish perspective, because I was a dirty nigga, because I know how these niggas move. And my daughter, selfishly, that God blessed me with her, I want her to live the best possible life,
Hell yeah.
as long as she can live, because tomorrow ain't promised. So that said, D, we got to use our awareness, our smartness, our street smarts, and everything to drive that, to position her so she can hold her own and not rely on a nigga financially, spiritually, physically, and all that. Once you balance and she's solid like that, she's gonna be able to read a nigga real quick. And if he ain't better than me, he gonna have a hard time dealing with my daughter and staying with her
No,
because she's gonna read him out.
you're definitely setting the bar high. You're
Don't play
definitely
with me,
setting the
nigga.
bar high.
You
But
got it,
are you
nigga.
still gonna
Got it.
feel that way?
No, we're gonna give him a
If
shot. Listen, if because if she really like him and he's a good dude, listen, the past is the past.
no, I wasn't even talking about that. No, I was just saying, are you still gonna feel that passionate if Yvette came to you tomorrow and introduced you to her real father, like and brought the real father
It's too
in?
late, my nigga. I love my daughter to death. I'm gonna put up with her today. Listen, you can't. The DNA shit ain't gonna dictate the way I feel. I love mine. The only thing is,
Yeah, that wouldn't matter.
it's over. You can't take me to child support then at that point, but it's definitely over. And my daughter's gonna be my daughter for the rest of my life. As a matter of fact, her daughter now, the big one, the 30th, the 20, I raised her when she was 3. You couldn't tell me she ain't my daughter. You saw her. That's my baby girl at the end of the day. Right?
Yeah.
And all these little thug niggas she love in Brooklyn, you're back that, been there, done that. And she, these girls are gonna make mistakes, but sometimes when they realize that the advice we give them as parents with facts and all that, and hopefully she doesn't cross a line that she can't come back from. There's just certain things that you just can't come back from. By then, D, we always got to be parents. But a girl's different from a boy. Believe that. I had my son when I was, 6 years old, D? I had him with some shit, right? In Pee Wee. And you know what? When I had my daughter, it's a whole different ballgame. Maybe because I'm older.
No, of course, it absolutely is. I mean,
so girls, I look at girls
changes.
different. Yo, when you have a daughter, you look at girls different completely. You respect, not that I didn't have respect, but you respect them on a whole nother level. I can't see a nigga put his hand on a girl. I'll get vexed. I would want to take it.
That's one thing I can't.
You know what I mean? And it just changed my whole aspect on females. But you learn that when your first love, your true love is your daughter, my nigga. Like when you get a daughter and you're a real father, that shit changes your whole. Look at you got me hyped, nigga.
I envy you. I envy you on that because as one thing I always would have loved to experience is having a daughter.
It ain't over though, D. I mean,
well, except I have a granddaughter.
There you go. There you go.
Hopefully I get one of those. Who knows, man? We'll see. Since son is actually getting married soon, so he might be the first one to pop one out. Let's see. I know she'll be excited about that. But yeah, man, it's listen, you got hype. You got very
me real hype.
And I want to say,
you know how to touch niggas. Let me tell you something. You did your Charlie. This nigga know how to touch niggas hard. You really did it good. I would say this, guys. If the world, like D, let's keep it real. Your parents did a great job with you, hands down, bottom line. If the world had more mentoring from the parents on down, believe in me, this will be a better place in this environment. You can't fix it all. But if everyone takes their responsibility to do their best they can, from a parenting perspective on down, I mean, you look at Arthur, you look at Charlie, guys, we from the hood, we street smart, but we ain't gonna rob a bank. We ain't gonna take nobody's life. We got morals. We love life, right? So if everyone had the same aspiration and people just do good and live by the Bible. Let's look at what the Bible is. You live biblically, you're gonna make if you live life to the way God sees it, 9 out of 10 choices and answers, you're gonna do well. If you do that, you put your part to this world. If everyone did that, this world would be a 10,000 times better place. But unfortunately, it's not. So protect yours, work hard for yours, do the best with yours. So when you take your last breath, you don't got no regrets. And I don't got no regrets, nigga.
Oh, no, hey, but
So
beautifully said, brother. Beautifully said. You know what? I can't even crack a joke at this point because you broke that down so eloquently and really really hit a lot of points, man. Because I think that's one big part of the fact that why I'm so big on if you have a son or have a daughter, making sure guiding them in a sense of, we can't make them make decisions, but
right.
we can guide them to show them what is good to go for, the type of man, the type of woman that you need in your life. Because I look at that a lot. I look at, like I have my son now, right? I want him to pick the perfect woman because at the end of the day, that can potentially be the mother of my grandkids, and I know a mother and father, the kids are going to pick up a lot of things from them. So I want a woman that's loving, a woman that's going to be taking care, holding down the family, showing her daughter that this is the way you walk, this is the way you carry yourself, right? Because even as a man, you have your daughter, right? But now you've made life difficult where a man trying to fill your shoes is going to be tough. However, only a woman only her mom can kind of show her how to be a woman, right, in those streets and how to carry herself as a woman. So it's those things are so important to me. So it's like when I look at that, it's like I tell people all the time, like pay attention to that. Like don't just be okay with your kid dating this person or dating that person, because at the end of the day, there's a whole future that comes with that. You never know when it's gonna come. It could come when they're 15, 16, like you fucking had your kid at 12 years old. Like it's you just never know. So you want to guide that, right? I know you look back at that now. I'm like, yeah, that's fucking insane.
Well, I did that shit because I thought I'd get more money from taxes, but that shit, I didn't even get to train the little nigga. You know what I mean? Like,
But yeah,
you're
man.
right. You're right, man. You're right.
But listen, man, we were a little over the time, but just but you were definitely kicking some knowledge there, my brother, and that was dope. And look, next week, people, or 2 weeks, we doing some work. We're gonna change, get everything fixed up on our ends. Even like my microphone right now, there's an issue with it. Arthur's working on his. Ruben's gonna fix his visuals so you guys can see him a little clearer.
Yeah.
Because it's not that he's dirty. He washes his face. I'm not gonna even let him go down like that because I know he looks dirty in the screen, but he's really not dirty like that.
I would say one more thing though. All kidding aside, D to the audience. Look, much love to everybody out there who spent time with us, talking, chopping it up. It's great feedback. You know what I mean? This is a beautiful thing, and I'm very excited always to jump on because my people, my fellas over here, the four do. But it's just a beautiful thing to just take an hour or two to yourself, just let it all out, bug out, act stupid. But one thing I'm gonna share real soon, and Don, we got to do this soon. Definitely want to get into the real estate conversations. I've been going to meetings lately. A lot of shit is changing, folks. Many people who looking to get into it or who looking to invest, whatever. I got great news. I do got bad news. I got things. Well, it's all great news. I just think it's pitfalls and try to prevent things, right? So, I've been blessed with almost 18 years of experience in real estate. So I like to position people to just get right to the point, right? And not fall to the pitfalls of greediness and what the banks do. So I got it all. Rates are coming down soon. There's a lot of foreclosures is happening. All that shit you see on the internet, buy this, buy, nigga. You don't need 2 properties to live financially free for the rest of your life. Leave all that multi-millionaire shit. You can't get it back. Everything you own is temporarily. You'll never get it back. And you can't get time back. Get 2. I'm going to show you how to do it. My man D is going to be an example. Matter of fact, D, you're going to get 2 real soon. And then we're going to help everybody enjoy life more. Because the truth is, if we don't, these Jews and forget the Jews, Chinese and the Portuguese people are coming, buying everything cash. Yeah, they're not playing. So, and whoever has the land owns the power. So we really got to help people out, D. Okay. So
and just to piggyback all that. So for those of you that don't know, that's what Ruben does. I mean, he's a self-made millionaire that came from nothing, and I mean, he has connections that we all wish we can have. And
but
right
we do.
now, well, now we do. Yeah,
we give it out.
We do.
We don't hate him, my nigga. We give it out, D.
And that's what this was all about. It's kind of just trying to allow people, especially our people that come from the hood, that sometimes are afraid of being able to invest in themselves and do things. So this is something we're all going to go into. We're going to start talking about, and I would love for everyone, if you put some money aside and you get yourself ready, listen, we're going to be in a position to help you and really change your life. And you guys that have been with me from the beginning, you know that's what I've always been big on, is just trying to help people change their life and really look at the world with a different lens. And this is another step in that. And Ruben, when I say he has everything you need, he is the man. Like there's no one. I'll put him up against anybody. Um, when you see what this man has done by himself, obviously creating the people that he needs in the way. I mean, on the during his path, but he is the true one that's trying to help everyone. And again, that's why that's my brother. Because at the end of the day, we don't take shit with us when we die. So it's what we do while we're here, and if we can help this person, help that person over here, there is no this is only for me. This is only for us. Nah, this is for everyone who wants to truly change their course of their life, because a lot of you got kids, a lot of you got your grandkids. You want to leave them something. You want to have something that can change the pattern of the history of your family, our families, and this is the way to start really doing it. So we're
Hey,
gonna get
real
to
quick,
that. Yep.
D, I appreciate the shout out. Yo, Charlie, give me 1 second because C-Bank
Yeah, yeah,
asked something. So
yeah.
wifey asked us
Don't
that.
leave, don't
Yeah,
leave, Ruben. I want to say
I'm
something.
not, but wifey, your wifey asked something. So I just want to give a
Oh, okay.
quick feedback on that. Just for everybody real quickly. The thing is, when you don't hate and you want to see everybody eat, that's what it's about. And I got no hate in my blood. I don't know Jay-Z and all these multi people. I don't care.
That's right.
Because that's not gonna change how I live and feed my daughter. I want everybody to eat. Me and Dom on some real shit. I speak to Dom, Charlie, or guys, we're gonna help people, help us, help our people, man, to really understand what's out there, how we could benefit. And the fact that I got 2 feet in the door and I'm killing it without even doing it anymore, I want everybody to eat. And we're gonna do it. The best feeling that I've ever gotten, I kid you not. I right now got 57 tenants. 57. It's not a lot, but it's a lot. I mean, 57. Yo, Charlie, out of 57 that I got in last year, I helped 15 get new houses. Do you know what it is to take a person in Section 8 and give them a 3-family, 4-family? The life changing event for their kids, the residual passive. I mean, it was.
It don't make you feel good, man.
Yo, Charlie, I got so much. I felt so good in doing that that's my new habit now. Helping others, help because it's such a thrill. You know what I mean? I don't want to be the only one in the room eating. Now, these my man. We're gonna eat at the end of the day because you know what? While we living, let's try to do the best we can.
Hell yeah.
Because once we're gone, it's gone. Everybody, I swear to everything I love. If you need help in real estate, let's have a conversation. Don't get jerked. There's a lot of people that just I'm here and you're gonna see. Nobody gotta say nothing. D, when you get too soon, you'll put it up how we did it. What's your cash flow? We'll break it down and we're gonna help everybody. I don't care if your credit score is 420. I don't care if you make as long as you make 30 grand and your credit score is at least 590, we're gonna help you. That's a fact and that's the truth. But C Bank, I didn't forget the question you asked about Airbnb. And I'm gonna keep it real with you, okay? I have to keep it real with you from now. So what I feel about Airbnb is this. Airbnb is very successful depending on the destination and location. Yeah, you're gonna have everybody's trying to do Airbnb. When you have people who come in the game late, it's all good. You could try, but let's talk about the overall success. People with property in Orlando or in Miami or even in New York City, where you got hotels that are just ridiculous, and you got a nice property that's maintained properly. You're gonna be able to rent out Airbnb, get your shit rented out by an Airbnb management company. You don't want to manage it yourself. You rather pay the percentage, let them clean, etc. You're gonna make less profit. But in that case, it's a very good business. Where it comes down with Airbnb is going to be the price you paid on the property, what's your interest, what's your mortgage, and how consistent. Because I don't care where you got your Airbnb. The truth is, for people to say that I'm gonna rent your shit out 100% every month, that's bullshit. Can't happen unless you're in a hot destination year round, year round, year round. With that said, I'd rather I'd rather an individual get a steady residual income using Section 8 program, other programs that you're making double the mortgage, residual income making 45 to 5 G's every month. than you trying to go crazy and trying to make 8,000. Yeah, some months you hit it, but when you don't hit that and that mortgage comes, you still got to make that mortgage payment. So to me, the residual income, even though it could be less, it is much more less stress. You can still have a property manager manage it. If you got 4 or 5, if you don't need that. Keep your 10%. You can still make that and live within your means. It's all about your means. What is your monthly means? I think anyone with 2 property that can make up to 10 G's a month, you should be living very comfortable. If not, you need to check yourself how you live. Look, guys, Dom, I don't like to pat myself. I don't do that. Never did. So I got all these properties. My budget is 10,000. I don't want to go with 10,000 with my household, with my cars and all that. Yeah, I could afford a Lamborghini. Yeah, I could get a, but that shit is headache. That shit is stressful. That shit will make a nigga want to come in my house and kill my family for what? No. Live above your means, residual income, open up the LLC, get a trust, get insurance that pays off your mortgage if your ass die. Put it all in place. And you chilling. Go on vacay. Spend money on, on having fun. Buy your
Right.
whole family, your nieces and nephews. Take them shopping, nigga. For less fortunate people in your family. Take them on shopping. Look at their school grades. Challenge them. Your money will go a longer way. I did that this week. I took all my nieces and nephews and bought, and it was the best feeling to spend money. That's you can live with yourself. You're gonna get a lot less hate, and you're helping a lot of people. So, C Bank, I would say, I know you got probably no Charlie. I know that if you're gonna do the Airbnb, location, location, location. And I can help you with that too. Listen, there's people losing properties. There's people buy houses. Yo, it's like birth and death. That shit is always gonna
Well,
go up.
I'll say this much, y'all. Like, it's something that we've been working on now, and like Rube said, I'm about to get 2 properties, and we want to kind of we're gonna pretty much break everything down through video, so you guys can see it firsthand of the whole process and what's gonna come with it, and that way we can now start spreading it out to everyone else, and let you guys see the whole breakdown of it all.
Hey
And
D, before we leave out, because I hate to let people out. Hey Janet, I'm seeing the question. I'll just answer this. D, for those that really want, we don't gotta wait till the next show. Reach out, let's start
yeah,
conversation.
without a doubt.
Get them in con- I will say this, Janet. Give me 1 second. Just 1 second. I'm almost done. I'm gonna lay down with you 1 second. 1 second, mama. Plus, I gotta talk to you because I'm
Let,
saying I might not be your father.
let
I'm gonna
everybody know your dad is a deadbeat. Just let everybody
yeah,
know.
yeah, we got to
Let
talk
them
about
know.
that. I'm your daddy. No matter what. Give me time. Okay, no matter what, man. Don't listen to that nigga. Listen, no. So real quick, Janet, real quick, okay. I will say this, and see, I talked about in Florida. Listen, the only thing about Florida, you got to ask yourself: are you looking when you say buy a house? Is it a personal house where you a single family? You're looking to move your family, or is it an investment property? If you're gonna invest in investment property, and you're gonna go through all that little headaches here and there and there, because there's gonna be issues here and there and there. Listen, why not go with a property that you're making residual income? If you're gonna have a 2 family, New Jersey's still popping, and there's still areas, okay? Not Hoboken, more like East Orange, but that's even coming up. More like Phillipsburg, right before PA. Maryland, remember I told you that Maryland's the next hottest spot. You're talking 6 family, 4 family in the 300,000. In 5 years, it should be $1 million, like Newark right now in Hoboken. But I will say this: who was it, Janet? Janet, it all depends on are you looking to live in Orlando or you looking to cash in. I would say if you're looking to live in Orlando, which is beautiful, I get all that. Make sure you put properties in place out here that's going to give you enough cash flow to help you out there because you as good as your last situation. If you lose your employment or something like that, you don't want your job to offset. Your career could change. Everything could change just like that, right? As long as you're making money through an employer. I would say put things in place out here where you're making enough, at least 5 grand, so you can offset your mortgage and offset your car and your bills. Once you do that, or say, so she says she wants to live over there. Okay, then I would say Miami's overrated, overblown. It's too expensive. It's almost like New York, if not more expensive. I would say if you're gonna live, ready, Dom, the next best place in Florida is the Tampa area. Tampa is taking off right now and is booming. My company just built the headquarters over there. They going crazy over there. You can buy right now. Yo, D, you see my house here? You can buy a house over there, double the size for like 500,000, 400,000. You don't pay state taxes. The tax is going to be maybe half or 1/4 of what New Jersey. It's still booming. If you're going to make that move, make the move. Interest rates is going down. I would say in the next 6 months, The Feds are going to cut rates at 7.5. It should go down to the 5. You could always buy it down to 4 or 3, 5,000 for every point of a point. So when you start investing in that, getting a mortgage, you want to make sure your mortgage is. Look at your salary, your paycheck. If you make 5,000 a month, your mortgage shouldn't be no more than 2,000. It shouldn't be. Don't live over here. It's about enjoying your check. So we can talk. Listen, Janet, see, man, we could all talk, guys.
Yep.
We
Listen,
could all
we're
be
gonna
successful.
go. We got to end this, but we went a long way. But listen, he broke it down to you guys, and we are going to start doing more, kind of having these more conversations. We'll have it, and it probably won't even be part of the show. We probably schedule other dates where we'll come on live and start getting everybody, giving them the information. And then listen, you guys, all you got to do is you send Ruben a message. He can answer questions, whatever you guys need, if you're interested. And listen, love to see everybody win.
Don, let me say something real
What's
quick.
up, y'all?
Like I own 11 properties, and I would go to Ruben before I go to anybody else. He's got the knowledge. He knows what he knows. So if anybody wants to prosper, that's the brother to see, man. And me, I know
that, Charlie.
a little bit about real estate, but that brother right there knows it all. So check him. That's all I can say.
Yeah, that's how people. Thank you, Charlie. I appreciate that, guys. Listen, man, it's always been a blessing. Hey, Art, you've been a little quiet yet. We didn't forget about you. You already know.
Yeah, we're gonna fix all up for the next one.
No, it's all good.
Yeah,
I'm good, man. I'm good over here. StreamYard was messing up. Y'all were breaking up on my end, man. My Wi-Fi is good. I'm good over here. Your StreamYard was messing up, man. You gotta get that straight. But I'm a holler.
Net zero.
Ready to roll out, man. I gotta get ready to roll out of town tomorrow for this funeral. So God bless y'all, man. Be blessed. I'm gonna holler back at you.
Ruben, and you're 100% right about the residuals, man.
Peace out.
That's the way to go, man, for sure.
Yep.
You got it, guys. Okay, but listen, we're gonna help everybody who wants to help. So we're there for everybody.
We did. Have a good night, everyone. We appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for sticking around. Listen, we extended this because this was something important to talk about, to kind of break the ice in a sense. So it's there, and we're gonna get back to this. It's important. It's important for everyone.
All right, guys. God bless
y'all.
Thank you.
Love.
Be safe, y'all. Charlie, safe.
There goes the neighbor. There goes the neighbor.